Coming up is Lena with a twist on food preparation that's pretty cool.
Pretty gooey? Hello, Lena.
Hello, Sharks.
Nice to see you. What do you have for us today?
I have something very innovative, and I really believe it's going to blow your minds.
Okay. I'm ready to get my mind blown.
So let's do it. What I brought here to present to you guys today is a revolutionary product I like to call Coldwave.
I feel chill already, dude.
Mm-hmm. Next slide, please. So what is Coldwave?
Good question. You want me to answer that?
So it's a device that works to rapidly cool things.
Okay.
So just like a microwave, but the opposite. Instead of making things hot, it makes them cold.
Like a fridge?
But it's quicker than a fridge.
No,
Yeah.
that's really good.
So just like, you could heat stuff on the stovetop, but sometimes a microwave is just easier.
Isn't a freezer a quicker device than
Somebody
than
said
a
maybe
fridge?
a freezer is similar.
Well, freezer will take much longer.
You guys are narrow-minded right now. I'm seeing the vision, and I'd like you to continue.
That's what I
please.
need, yeah.
If you guys aren't interested, don't
I need
rain on the
visionaries.
parade, okay?
Yes. So just imagine the possibilities that can come from this, having a Coldwave in your life. For example, sodies. Sometimes you bring them from the grocery store, you
Love
forget
them
to put them. Yes, it has to be cold. Like that makes or breaks the meal, really.
It needs to be cold, yeah.
But sometimes people
right.
forget to put them in the fridge. So if that happens,
So there is a fridge. So
Not
you do know what
with
a
the- no.
fridge is.
I do.
Okay.
I do, but it's not the same
That's a
as
tough
the
competitor.
Coldwave.
Okay.
No,
How would
no.
you compete with the
they do
big
different
ice?
things. There are no other guys right now. In
Big
the
Big
ice?
ice.
Oh, with ice.
Ice.
You go to the grocery store, you get all this ice. You can go to the gas.
Well, so
ice
you're
is
saying
everywhere.
you can put ice in the drink,
Right.
Absolutely.
but some people don't really like that. The ice
like to
gets
dilute
watered
it.
down, and so this gives you options.
Okay, so it cools down. What does it look like? What is this? What is this thing?
Well,
How does it work?
this is the thing. I don't have a prototype for you today.
Do you
So
have
what
more?
you're really investing in is the idea.
Okay.
Is
And
there
you're
not
investing
more?
in me. No, there's more.
Okay.
There's more. And I was just giving you guys some examples, like, those Freezy Pops. I'm sure you guys
Otter
have seen
Pops.
them. Kids love them.
True.
But once you get them from the grocery store, you have to freeze them, and that
Or
takes some
liquid.
time.
Mhm.
So if you put that in the freezer, it's going to take a few hours. You put it in a Coldwave, it takes 30 seconds.
30 seconds. That's new. That's hot too. That's okay.
That's
okay,
the
now you
idea.
have my attention.
Or leftover food, for example. Sometimes you have to leave it out for it to cool down a little bit before you put it in the fridge, because you don't want to compromise the food safety. So you'll cool it down quickly and then put it away.
It's a little odd.
Also in the beauty space, which you guys know, I mean, I don't even have to speak on that. It's huge. And a lot of products work better when
It is big.
they're chilled. So they do make these little beauty fridges, but I don't have the space for that. I
Right.
don't know how many other people do, but I'm sure
Nobody
it's like a
does.
lot. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if you can just pop it in a Coldwave and then use it and apply it on your face. And it's ice cubes. You guys were asking about ice cubes.
It makes ice.
So you can also just
That's important.
bury.
I mean, ice is very, people like ice.
Yeah. We don't, for us personally, we don't have like a ice cube maker. So we use these trays, and especially with the Stanley cups, things like that, sometimes you need a lot of ice at once. This will be very helpful for that.
Let's see. I got to know more about this. I want to know,
Yeah.
how does it work? What does it look like? Can we go to the next slide, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So who's going to be using this? And the answer is everybody. I think everybody could benefit from this.
Okay.
It's something that you just didn't know you needed.
Listen, Lena, I love what you're pitching. I see the potential in it. I feel that you're filibustering right now. I want to know, how does it work? What does it look
I'm
like?
going to explain that right now.
Well, get on. Well,
So
listen, my time is valuable.
So let's talk about the thermodynamics of it. I didn't include it in this because obviously there's a lot more research and development to go into this. But you know how you just pop, once the same way the microwave works, but opposite.
So is it a microwave?
Is it a machine?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the idea. It's gonna be like a regular household appliance, just like a microwave
Is it a microwave?
No, it's not a microwave. It's the opposite of a
So
microwave.
it looks like a microwave. You put it in,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of shooting radio waves or whatever, how microwaves,
Mhm.
frankly, that's as it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It shoots
Cold air.
cold waves.
Yes. Like what?
Liquid nitrogen?
And what's the science behind that? That is very impressive.
Same as an AC works. But this would be obviously non-toxic on food and very it'll be safe for
How does
food.
how does the AC work?
By brings in hot air and transforms it to cold air.
I would
Yeah,
like
but
to
what's the
know-
science?
I would like to know what is your background. Have you studied this stuff? Do you know?
My background is recognizing that there is this gap in this field and this problem that's everybody
That's not a
experiencing.
That's not a background. I mean, education, business. Have you
Yeah.
started a business before? Do you know? Are you a chemist? Like, what is your qualification?
What I can
to bring
speak to is my work ethic.
Mm.
So this is a field. I need you to see the vision here. That's what we're talking about.
I like her.
She has grit.
Yeah, you'd be
tell
investing
you
in
what.
me,
Panache.
really.
She doesn't say no, even though she doesn't know anything and she has no answers. She finds a way to work it, and that's the kind of
Right.
go-getter attitude that I look for in my entrepreneurs.
Well, you also
Honestly,
see.
I don't think the product idea is that exciting, but I like her.
Invest in her.
Mm-hmm.
The freeze wave doesn't make a lot of sense because you have a freezer already.
Right.
You have a
But the
fridge. How
freezer is
free-
not the same thing.
How?
So
how-
you-
Please.
Go on.
I mean, how quickly do you need to cool stuff down, even if the science checks out?
Mm-hmm.
And do people have space in their kitchen for a whole nother microwave?
Yeah.
Let's make her. We
Okay.
have an offer for you.
Oh, you don't want to hear the rest of the presentation?
No.
I think I got it. What more is there?
Okay, well, examples, because I don't think you guys are seeing this for what it could be.
Mm.
So if you don't mind, I mean, I do have more to share.
Okay.
Is it not? How do we know it wasn't the Pepsi that put the smile on his face?
Oh, it is, but it's cold Pepsi that put the smile on his face.
You can actually see the condensation on
Is
the
this
side
your
of the
dad or
can here.
something? Who is
Yes.
Close to
It's your
This
dad.
is my father.
Okay.
And someone like him, for example,
Seems nice. He looks like a nice guy.
oh, he's lovely, but except not when he has like a hot Pepsi with his kebab, you know?
And he's
We're all
known he's known to
barbecuing.
get violent.
No, not I mean, he doesn't like it. That's what the first picture is showing. He just does not like that. And like the meal is not enjoyable.
When
after
dad
that.
gets his room temp cola, people know to stay out of his way.
I guess so, yeah. You could say that. He's not very pleasant. But when he does have that cold Pepsi, it changes everything. And he's happy.
Okay, I see.
Now this looks like an old photo. You happen to have a photo of him not smiling
good
and
point.
smiling?
That's a good point. Why is this an old photograph? I would expect something. If this works as you say, why wouldn't it be a more modern photograph?
Because this is a problem he's had for a really long time.
Mm.
This is a problem everyone's been experiencing, but nobody has sat down to think we need to solve this.
That's true.
Next slide.
But it's
please.
not the cold. The coldness is not the issue. It's the speed.
I mean, like if you have a plate of hot kebab ready, are you really gonna put it in the freezer and have to wait like 30 plus
Fuck no.
minutes to
Hell no.
cool down? So not with the Coldwave though. That would be like 30 seconds.
It's a good point.
Thank you.
All right. What more is there to say?
More examples.
Okay.
Because I just want to show like there's so many people in my life who I already know would be impacted by this. And I feel like you guys could say the same.
What is happening here? What am I even looking at?
Oh, so I could explain. This is AB. He has like an ear issue
She's
where
starting to lose me. She's overselling herself, and I'm starting to lose interest.
Right.
Frankly, I am.
it's not so much myself. I'm showing like other people, real life examples. Isn't that what you wanted to know? Like
All right,
the
listen up. You
feasibility
have an
of this?
offer on the table. You can keep going, but you're gonna lose me.
Okay, let's hear it.
She really almost lost me.
May I ask which part exactly?
Well, because you don't follow instructions, and you just you go on, and And you have an offer on the table. You have a bird in your hand.
True.
And
That's
you got to strike when the iron's hot. You can't dilly-dally over here trying to woo other sharks when you have an offer on the table.
Absolutely. I'm here for you guys. So I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Are we going in together, or is this a separate?
I see in her slideshow here, she actually had an offer herself.
400,000 for 45%.
That's a good deal.
Wow.
So I'm not going to go in with you, Hila. I don't think I need you for this deal. I will offer you the 400,000, but I'm going to need. I'm going to need 95%.
Why would you want so much of a company you don't believe in?
Because I don't exactly because we need a new captain at the head. I know you've got a good idea, but frankly, and I'm sorry to say this, you're not ready to steer a ship of this size and of this much potential. And I'm willing to give you the money and basically just buy you out, and you can be a silent partner.
Well, here's what I have to ask: do you have the time to spearhead?
You don't grill me.
A program like this.
I have people, okay?
It's still my idea, is what
and I'm
saying,
buying it from you. Listen, you have one offer. Take it or leave it. I don't know if this shark is interested.
Yeah, based on the idea alone, I don't see a lot of potential. It's not a need that I personally experience in my life, and so for those reasons, I'm out.
You got one offer on the table. It's up to you. What do you say? Make a decision.
You said 95% of my company.
95% for $400,000.
I'll take it.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
Wow! You made the right choice. Really made the right choice. She's great. We're gonna make a lot of money. She made the right choice.
Yeah.
She did. It's the ice wave. It's great. You put it like a microwave, and then it turns things cold. It's fantastic.
Good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to do really good things. Big things with that. She's a bright girl. And now...
I was actually wondering while the presentation was going on, because, she didn't have a prototype to show what it would look like. I was just curious if just the vision, was something like kind of like this. Like if this is what it would look like.
Yes, but kind of cuter.
Yeah, it would look just visually. It would look kind of like this.
You kept asking Lena what would it look like, and it would look like that.
Listen.
And the technology would be like that.
They already stole her idea, bro.
Don't worry.
What the fuck?
Don't worry. Oh, Amazon. Oh, is there an Alexa in here? Is there an Alexa in this building? Right?
Yeah. Yep. There's one right there. You see it. So they've stolen the idea.
I see this is $2,000. Hers is going to be cuter and cheaper. So we're going to conquer this market.
Right. There's hope. Okay. Well, great.
You won't regret this.
Congratulations, Lena.
Amazing.
Nice to have you on the
You
team.
Congratulations.
You just made the best decision of your life.
Thank you. You too. You as well. We make a lot of money together.